guys, welcome back to Undefeated at Locals. It's the boys, Marvin and Edgar. Finally back. We had a lot going on. Mine and Edgar's schedules don't mix up right anymore. Also had a bit of a family emergency, but we're back at it again. You already know why we're here. We do this every set, guys. We're going to be doing our Attack on Titan Origins of Power pre-release tier list.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, the draft rules have changed. So officially, if you're playing in a UniVersus draft, you're going to be doing the what do they call it? Like it's something draft. It's just like a draft, like a draft that's changed. They're removing the restrictions a little bit, so now there's no symbol locking in draft. You're basically drafting all of your cool combos, but there's no symbol rules, so anything goes. So it is actually really fun. I played this version of the draft in the Atlanta regional, and it was a ton of fun because you really got to like sculpt for those like broken combos that you normally wouldn't be able to do. So we're going to be keeping that in mind as we go over this. This video will be mostly focused on that draft and sealed format. So let's rip right into it.
So first up, Armin here.
Yeah. Armin is an interesting one, guys. This guy is form once per turn, sacrifice one foundation, search your deck for one card, build it face down, and then of course his response is working with any keyword played, and especially the new Outwit ability.
Yeah.
This guy is going to be pretty interesting in standard, but not very good in a limited setting, unless you somehow pulled only like stun attacks or outwit abilities, which is just not happening in the common and uncommon slot.
Yeah, definitely. In standard, there's definitely going to be some people out there breaking this guy in limited. Yeah, he's just a 21 health. What was that? 21 or 30? Was 31 health character.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
He's
his
not giving
strongest
stats.
point.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just a beefy boy, but that's not going to cut it when the next one up is going to be coming for his entire throat.
Yeah, so we already know where this one's going to go.
Yeah, guys, you pulled Bertolt 2 and you won the event just like pulling Bertolt 1 pre-errata. I don't know. Games, one of your favorite characters is clearly Bertolt.
Yeah.
Don't make this Kirishima, guys.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the Kirishima treatment right now. We can look for Bertolt 3 being something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this guy, every time you play an attack, your rival commits a foundation, you draw a card, and you remove the attack from your progressive difficulty. That is not me being facetious or anything. That is quite literally the text on his character card. If you pull him, you're just going to win.
Yeah, he gets all the best effects in the game on his face for free.
Yeah, absolutely. His early game, he has freaking latent skill printed on his character card, and his late game, he's literally going to play infinite attacks. So if you pull this guy, don't even deck build. Just jam every single card that you open in your backs, sleeve them all up, and you'll be set. Next up, who do we got?
So we're getting the Cart Titan here, right? So he's got 3 enhances. And so first off, let's get this right. He's a 633, so he's got a big beefy health pool. But
yeah,
enhanced commit, your attack is +3 speed. Enhanced commit, if this attack is blocked, it deals no damage. And then form tenacious, ready this card, commit 1 foundation. The next foundation you try to play ignores progressive difficulty, or your rival commits 1 foundation. That is a lot of text that says
you have one enhanced, and none of them are good enough.
exactly. This guy is going to go right here, guys. We knew it was going to happen.
Yeah,
if we pulled a secret.
yeah, if you pull this one, you're already there. You pulled the secret character. I'm not sure how worthwhile that's going to be, but maybe. Yeah, not very good, not very good.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Connie. Connie number 2. This time we're a 631. Enhance, spend 1 momentum, clear 1 card from your card pool. And response, after you take damage, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. That's pretty solid, right?
Yeah.
We get some like powerful or EX moves in there. We're always clearing, or we're always giving it stats. So I think Connie's pretty hype this time.
Yeah, he's not bad. I'm not gonna say he's up here.
Yeah, but like, I think, yeah, exactly. I'm feeling like right there. Yeah, absolutely.
You'll lose so high. Oh well.
You'll lose in finals to Bert, but you'll get to finals.
Yeah, you had a good run.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up, we have Aaron Yeager, Humanity's Hope. So this is a 630. His front side says enhance your attack, mill 3. Your attack gets +1 speed for each Fury card milled this way, and +1 damage for each Titan card milled this way. And then response, after an attack deals damage, if you have 25 or more cards in your discard pile, add 1 Titan card from your discard pile to your hand and transform Aaron Yeager. He then turns onto his Titan side, where he has a static. Your Fury and or Titan attack get +4 damage. And then Enhance Commit, add 1 card from your stage to your hand. The next attack you play gets -3 difficulty and +3 speed. I think that's a lot of really good text.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. A lot of good Fury and Titan cards in the common and uncommon slot. I think there's like around like 25 to 30 of those like combined.
Yeah.
So like if you're drafting, you can draft all of them. And even if you're doing sealed, I think you'll just naturally pull enough. So I'd pull them probably in the second category, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. Like,
you didn't pull Birch, but nobody else did either. So yeah, win it all with Aaron. I think this guy is pretty good.
yeah.
Next up, we got Irwin Smith, Strategic Mastermind. This guy is the 534. I don't know why five-handers only have 34 health when the six-handers have 32. But anyway, I digress. Enhance once return, build the top or bottom card of your deck face down. This attack gets +3 or -3 speed. And then response, after a foundation is destroyed, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may put one of them at the bottom of your deck. How are we feeling about Irwin?
Irwin is again, he's funny enough going to go right next to Armin likely because
Yeah,
just like Armin in standard, I think he's going to do
do
some
some really
interesting
cool
stuff.
things. Yeah.
But in sealed or draft, for that matter, I don't think you're gonna have the cards you need to make this guy shine.
I agree. You're just going to be bottom decking again, just the random commons that you pulled.
Mm-hmm.
You might accidentally like build something that you didn't want to. Yeah, I don't love it. 3 or -3 speed is like interesting enough, but being on a once per turn, like the speed hate that you want in this format is not the once per turn type.
Yeah,
You know.
most of the speed hate that's
Eh,
ruling the meta right now is going to be
y-
consistently
Yeah, yeah,
happening every attack.
exactly. So, yep, I think we lost. Hopefully, you pulled a UR or something. I don't know. Next up, what do we got?
Next up, we got Han Zhou, Four Eyes this time. She is a 7-hand, 21 health. She's got Enhanced Commit, build 1 card from your hand face down. This attack gets +3 or -3 damage. And then Enhanced Tenacious, sacrifice 2 foundations, ready this card. I think this is so she's committing to build one, blowing one up for +3 or -3, and then sacrificing 2 to pop back up.
Do
So
it
she gets
again.
the
Yeah.
while it's not sustainable, it is repeatable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Um,
I like that a lot. I like the idea in sealed of like having minus damage as opposed to minus speed, right?
yeah,
Because like you actually could just like kind of bring a move to 0 if you
yeah.
wanted to,
So
which is
I think
interesting.
she's good.
Yeah.
She's probably right here next. She's probably a little better than Connie,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, I agree. I agree. There
But
we go. Maybe. Maybe
we
she's
found
better.
it.
Hey, we did it. Better than Connie. There we go. You made it to finals. Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. Next up, we have Historia Reese Secret Identity. What do you think about?
So Historia, again, we're gonna have a lot of like commonality here with how we feel about these bad Seal characters. Because I actually think Historia is super, super hype in standard. We've got 5-hand, 30 health character. 30 health?
30
30
health.
health. My God, what are you guys doing? Anyway, response tenacious. After you build a foundation that does not share a name with a card in your stage, add 1 wall counter to this character or to this card and gain 1 health. Response after you draw 1 or more cards. This attack gets +1 or -1 damage. And enhance, remove 2 wall counters, draw 1 card. Absolutely insane in standard, right?
Yeah,
Because we have so many wall counter cards now with Attack on Titan 1 and Origins of Power. There's just going to be a lot of hype around this character. You'll be able to draw 13 cards in a turn. That is not something you're going to accomplish in sealed.
yeah,
You're going to get a lot. You might get a lot of different foundations, but like it's not going to be the ones that we want. You're going to get no wall counter cards, and she's probably just going to be dead in the water as a 5-hander that's not really giving too many stats.
yeah,
So yeah, I think you lost in sealed, but if you can build a deck in standard, you're the winner there.
yeah, yeah. Moving on, we have Jean Kirstein, Dependable Competitor. Uh, This guy is a 722. He's got enhance. Your attack is +1 damage. It gets an additional +1 damage for every 2 non-action cards you have played this turn. And then response commit. After you take damage, add 1 attack from your discard pile to your hand. So I think he's okay, right? He's good.
Yeah,
So his damage line is +1, +2, +2, +3, +3, so on and so forth, right? Which is really good. But like, I don't think you're getting that many attacks out. I don't think
yeah.
you're playing that that way in with this particular character. And his added attack from your discard to your hand only happens on your opponent's turn.
Yeah, for sure. And
So
you also like you're taking damage as the 22 health.
yeah, so like I think he might have like real one shot pop like capabilities here, but it's gonna take some luck.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna
Um,
have to have the good pulls.
yeah, so while you're not just immediately losing with him, I think I don't even think maybe you get to finals. Shit.
Yeah, maybe you pull the secret rare.
Hopefully you pull the secret
Yeah,
rare,
yeah,
guys.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's probably like not the worst character you can pull, but like definitely not the best.
Yeah.
But another pretty good one, guys, and it's one your boys revealed. I'm just saying, Kenny Ackerman, the Ripper. We've got 6 hand, 31 health, military police brigade. Everybody knows that. A static, your ranged and or weapon attacks get +1/+1, and then response commit after your non-throw attack deals damage to a character, you draw 2 cards, or your rival loses 3 health and discards 1 card. I think this guy's insane. There's like 30 plus ranged and weapon attacks in the common and uncommon slot alone. Plus, these packs are just like packed full of ultra rares, right?
Yeah.
You'll pull Kenny's ultra rare for sure.
So
Yeah.
you just
So yeah, I think if you nobody else pulled Burt guys, and I think you're in there.
yeah.
This character's pretty nuts.
Next up, another of the Ackerman clan. We have Levi this
Oh
time.
yeah.
Humanity's strongest soldier. He is a 632. Crazy that all these six-handers are more health than
Yeah.
Historia.
What is that?
Um, of course, Survey Corps. He says, enhance, commit 1 foundation. This attack is +3 speed or +3 damage. And then he's got response once per turn. After your non-throw weapon attack deals damage, clear it from your card pool. Your rival loses X health. X equals the cleared card's check value. Again, a lot like Kinney here. I think his abilities are very strong.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
His
got
damage is repeatable.
yeah, is repeatable. He gets to clear something, burn you. He's a little more keyword locked than Kinney, but like you said, we have so many weapons.
Absolutely, yeah,
Um,
100%. There is a ton of weapon attacks that in again in just the common and uncommon slot alone. So I think he's right up there with Kenny. Honestly,
yeah,
I think this character will pretty easily trash an event. Something of note, just a little meme here. You can no longer commit Levi Ackerman to his own effect. I'm just saying, guys.
yeah,
It's not
it's
allowed anymore.
big stuff, guys. Um,
Uh, next up, we've got Levi Ackerman's best friend, Mikasa Ackerman. Um, we've got another 6 hander. This one only has 30 health. Maybe Historian can beat this one. Enhanced, reveal 2 weapon cards from your hand. This attack gets +2 or -2 speed. And then response after your attack deals damage to a character. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a weapon, add it to your hand. I wouldn't put her in like the same category as Levi and Kenny and the rest. I would definitely put her in like the very next one though, right?
yeah,
We were just talking about how important it is to have repeatable minus speed in this limited format, and it's something that we've never actually really seen before. Again, we've already mentioned there's freaking 20 plus weapons in the common and uncommon slot. I think you can very, very easily sculpt a hand where you're just consistently giving your rival -2 speed. And I think that is good enough to just try to win an event.
yeah. Next up, we're going to see Reiner Braun Warrior. This guy is a 6 hand, 17 health character. We'll get to that in a second. Uh, he says, as a static, if you would lose the game due to your health being reduced below 1, instead transform Reiner Braun Warrior and return him to maximum health. So he's technically got double that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Maybe a
sweet.
little more than double
Yeah,
that.
more than double that, right?
And then his enhance it says mill 4, your attacks get +1 damage for each different card type among cards milled this way. If you have cycled this game, your attack is +1 speed for each card type among cards milled this way, which is pretty decent.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
and then when you do get to flip him after you die your first time, He's got a static. Your rival's first attack each turn gets -5 damage. That's pretty huge, guys.
Yeah, especially in the limited format where that might be their only attack.
Yeah, yeah. And then enhance, remove 3 cards from your discard pile, which is hopefully fat by the time you transform. Your attacks get +1 speed and +1 damage for each different card type in your stage. If you have cycled this game, you may add 1 card from your momentum to your hand. I think this guy is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this is probably one of the dopest transforming characters that we've seen. I love the ones that transform not just on 9 foundations.
Yeah.
Every transforming character's felt very samey because of that. He's doing something a little bit different, has probably something like 45, 50 plus health if your opponent accidentally overshoots on your human side. So yeah, I think I'd place him like somewhere like in this
Yeah,
category for
definitely.
sure.
This, I'm not keeping order up here,
Yeah, yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I don't.
If you got Bert, you'll win with one of these
Yeah.
guys. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, so yeah, Reiner's pretty good. Next up, we got Sasha Blouse, food fanatic, everybody's favorite, the potato. 630. We've got enhanced commit, add 1 card with difficulty 1 from your stage to your momentum. Draw 1 card. If the card you added to your momentum was an asset, draw 2 cards instead. Enhanced tenacious, discard 1 card. This attack gets +X or +X speed or +X damage. X equals your momentum.
Um,
Interesting.
yeah. Like I think in like again, so I don't think she's at we lost,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah, 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 I agree.
Um, but she's definitely not great. Like in standard, I think she's gonna do some interesting
For
things.
sure, you'll have ways to pick up like the potato, the soup.
Exactly, and she's got the chaos symbols, so her chaos shenanigans are
Yeah,
already
for sure.
online. But in this format, I just don't think you're doing a whole lot. Like you need to have those assets. If you don't
Yeah,
rip any, you're
you're just adding a 1 diff foundation, like you're debuilding yourself, which feels terrible in this format.
yeah. So you know what? I think she's gonna say like, at least we got some good pulls.
Yeah, yeah,
We lost to Reiner,
yeah,
maybe a round before or not Reiner to Bert, maybe a round before Bert.
yeah, for sure.
Maybe you did lose to the Reiner, even if you lose to Bert.
What do we got last up here?
Last up, we have Zeke Jaeger Bombastic.
A
This guy is a 534. He says at the start of your first turn of the game, search your deck for 1 non-unique backup, reveal it, and add it to your hand. And then he's got form, commit, draw 1 card for each backup in your stage. If you draw 4 or more cards this way, transform Zeke. And then enhance, discard 1 attack, add 1 backup from your discard pile to your hand. And then when you get to finally transform this guy, he says your ranged attack is +2 speed and +2 damage as a static, and then enhance, discard 1 backup, add 1 ranged attack from your discard pile to your hand. Again, a lot of text, very dependent on backups.
yeah, for sure. And there's nowhere near as many backups as there are fury and weapon and ranged attacks.
Yeah,
There's like 7 or 8 common and uncommon backups, and like you might pull a couple of those.
yeah. So I mean, like, let's say if you pulled all of the sick backups,
Yeah, you're probably off to the races. You're at a good start.
hopefully one of those backups is a secret rare. I don't know.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, but yeah, guys, I think this is a pretty solid tier list. I am 100% positive that if you pull Bertolt, that is just what you should play. There is nobody on this list that I think is going to be anywhere near as capable as this character, but it's a lot better than most tier lists, I feel. There's like what, 9 characters that I feel pretty comfortable of like, yeah, jam this and you'll probably
Yeah,
be okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and like again, a lot of them, it's not talking of the set as a whole. The guys at the bottom are all pretty sick
Yeah,
characters.
absolutely. Yeah, for like just pulls, and that's a great bring up. Keep that in mind. The pre-release is just a pre-release, right? Like this is not like a very real format. This is just to go collect cards, get some cool new cards, and just have a fun time. Do a combo that you normally wouldn't be able to do. So in realm of like pulls, I don't think any of these characters is a bad pull.
Yeah,
I actually think Attack on Titan Origins of Power is a 100% hit rate on characters. They're either extremely competitive, extremely themed, extremely fun, or they're all 3 of those
yeah.
things. So,
So yeah, but like easy enough. Let us know, guys, what happens at your locals. Did you pull Bert? Did you ruin everybody like we expect to
Expect.
happen.
Yeah, did you lose the Burton finals? Let us know what your favorite pulls are. Let us know what you want to pull. What is the number one card that you want to see in your pre-release kits? We will have a couple more videos coming up down the line. We'll kind of give you guys a show and tell about how our pre-release goes. Ours is on Saturday, so for those of you that get to play in one tomorrow, I'm jealous. And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Peace.